what I also was overthinking, not just being clean, but what to wear. I'm like, what do you wear to a Sinbad show? Mm-hmm. And as soon as he got on stage that first night, he roasted me. He was like, man, I almost toss you my keys every time, man. You dress like a goddamn valet, man. He said, you over here dressed like a valet, man. He's like, who dressed like this, man? You don't dress like this. I don't know you to dress like this. And I was like, I didn't really know what to wear in front of your crowd. And he was like, he's like, get him a mic. Literally got me a mic, and he roasted me the whole time.
What up, y'all? It's Q&A Ronnie Ray, season 5, man. Season 5? Season 5. This time we live. We live. And this is the first. Let me tell you something. Q&A Ronnie Ray is when I interview some of my favorite people in entertainment, comedians, actors, writers, authors. We had porn stars on the show. All that on the audio. But now we're live. And this guy coming on the show, man, he's like the homie. And he's the first repeat guest ever. You seen him on BET's Bigger. You seen him with Sinbad on the stage and by himself doing his damn thing. Ladies and gentlemen, Chase Anthony's on the show, man. Chase Anthony is on the show.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
I'm good, man. I find out that I'm the first.
Repeat, yeah.
Repeat, yes. And I'm not a porn star. Let me start with that one. Like, I saw the guests that you had. I feel like I am not living up to expectations.
Hey, man, you only had 3, but that's enough. I can say they were here. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
All right, okay, go back. If they don't know, this is live, so we're in person. So now we can talk. From Atlanta. What made you get into stand-up comedy, acting, all that?
What made me get into it, you get fired a lot. So I got fired a lot. I was doing accounting, and
accounting.
Yeah, once they called me the hip hop accountant, I was like, I don't want to be here no more. I don't even know what that means, a hip hop accountant. But I also did have a SS Chevy with 26s that was painted at tour course because that's how I bought it. I was gonna paint it a different color, but I could see how I look like the nigga showing up at work, like, man, we trusting him with the money, huh? And I'm up there like, yeah.
You got the kicker box in the back?
I'm like, damn.
The kicker box.
I went in to quit and got fired, and then
you went in to quit.
Yeah. I had a speech. I had a
how did that go?
Broke down. Like when I went in there, I sat down. He stood up and got into a speech and was like, "Yeah, so you shouldn't be somewhere that you don't want to be." And I'm like, well, "What does that mean?" He was like, "If I wasn't happy somewhere, I wouldn't want to be there."
Wow.
Oil dude. He was like, "So, how about today be your last day?" And I looked. I was like, "What?" He was like, "Or Friday. I wouldn't want to keep working somewhere where I got fired."
Did he hear you in the bathroom talking to people? Like, don't quit.
I don't know, man. To the punch? Listen, I don't know. He had my phone tapped or something. Bro, I was like,
that nigga today. He was in the stall like Billy Ray Valentine on Trading Place.
So I was like, all right, bet. This is now on my voyage. And then my aunt, I told her, I was like, you know what? I was talking to God when I was high on this rock, right? At the ocean. Well, because you go to the ocean and that's where your dreams and stuff come up. You ain't watch
She's out on the rock.
Yeah, Disney. That's Disney movie shit. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. High on the rock, or high on the rock.
I'm glad that you clarified.
So making sure because they got it.
I was high sitting on a rock.
Okay, there you go. All right, like this mother. That's a whole nother damn show. Chase on like, crack, y'all.
This is an intervention and shit.
We got your relatives in the building. My relatives is enough. So not on crack.
Yeah, no, not on crack. I was high sitting on a rock, smoking some weed, a joint, and I decided to call my aunt, and I was like, you know what? I was talking to God, and God told me that I should act. And she was like, oh, that's what God told you. And I was like, yeah. She was like, it's the middle of the night. I said, yeah, wake up because my dreams, we need to realize them right now. And she was like, oh, you real high right now. She was like, but this is what I will say. I think for a black actor, I think for you to catch up, I didn't know that I offended her, right? She's a classically trained actress.
Oh, I didn't know she was an actress.
So me just saying that I'm gonna act, kind of was like, oh, so you just gonna wake up and do that shit? Like, no,
right. Like, think about your nephew. He's like, I'm about to be a comedian. Like, really, nigga? Really? You know what it takes?
Exactly.
All right.
And so she told me to do comedy. She was like,
she told you to do comedy.
She was like, the best way for you to get experience and catch up to just a performance element is by doing comedy. And I was like, I'm gonna go ask for my job back. Because never in a million years I think about doing comedy.
Wow. Never. So did you want to be like dramatic Johnson out there?
I want to play a superhero. That's why I got into acting. I want to play a superhero. Okay. Y'all heard it here, okay?
Okay. No, because like normally people like want the Eddie Murphy deal. Like young black people like us, like, yo, we want to go on SNL, be a comedian, get Belly Hill's cop. No? You wanted to be
I want to play a superhero. Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, or Mr. Independence Day. You know.
Oh, you want to be Will Smith?
Will Smith definitely had them.
Okay.
I'll take his catalog.
Yeah, he wasn't a stand-up though. He tried,
but he was a rapper,
and he
so he came from a different element.
Yeah, you saw when he tried in '91.
Oh, that's wild.
And on Soul Train, and there's like Luther Vandross and Patti LaBelle and all them. And they're like, yeah, we all hosted the show, and they're like, we're gonna sing you. I'm gonna try my stand-up tonight. And he tanked, and nobody has this footage. I remember watching it live. Then they show him years later. Chappelle is training him. Like, no, that shit did not, because that's where he got the idea for the episode with D.L. Hughley on The Fresh Prince. You saw that one, right?
Yeah.
When he tried, that's where he got the idea from, because he wrote that episode.
Damn, yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that Will Smith actually tried comedy.
He tried, man. It didn't work though.
Yeah,
it's not easy.
It is not.
Not very easy.
This is one of the hardest jobs. I was like, bro, you quit jobs that have formulas for jobs that fucking you're gonna work 24 hours a day, you're gonna be stressed out, you're gonna be all these things, and then you get to do it in front of people. Yeah. Sometimes people that you know, so they can keep fucking judging you over and over and over. Like, you had a good job, you was in the union, you know, you had a 401k and all this, and you just throw that away because you want to be a funny guy. I was like this, I
got people who that's never came and seen me before. Like, man, you need a job to pitch it. Like, we just be talking about random shit and they just bust out and say, like, really, motherfucker? Like, damn.
Have you enjoyed your life?
They haven't.
Because I've tried things. Not the rock on the rock. No, not that. But fucking, why not?
All right.
And literally, first time I tried it, I was addicted.
Wow. Okay, where was it
at? West Side Comedy Theater. I did an open mic on Saturday.
Yeah, West Side Comedy Theater. In LA?
Monica. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Santa Monica. Yep. I like that room, man.
Yeah, no, I liked it too.
Okay.
It was cool. Like, I was petrified. I went there with one of my cousins, and I guess he called himself videotaping it, you know, on my little flip cam thing.
Back in the day.
Yeah, I know. And then literally I didn't remember going up. I blacked out.
You drinking?
No, I think my adrenaline was running just so high that I just did not remember going on stage. Wow. And he was like, man, that was all right. I think I talked about like getting a whooping or something like that from my mom. Like,
okay. Yeah, that comes naturally.
Yeah, he was like, all right. And literally I was like, and then he turned it around and was like, look. And I almost threw up. Like, oh, hell no.
Wow.
And the next day I was trying to find an open mic.
Damn.
Like, I'm hooked, baby. I need it.
So what year was that?
That probably was, what year is it now? 2024? That probably was 2010, 2012.
Yeah, around that time. When I met you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all came up in Marty's. You and Brandon Lewis.
Hey.
King of the roast battle.
Oh my God.
We like, who's these young youngins? Brandon all loud. He was just sitting back there. Yeah. Y'all polar opposites.
Because I had a career before. I was like, I know how to act in public.
No, both of them, Brandon's cool. Like, all y'all cool. Yeah. Nah. But I remember that. Like, who these new dudes? Oh, we from Atlanta. I'm like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, nah.
I was the open mic vet. I'm like, who the fuck are these dudes?
But you embrace that stuff.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, I know good people when I see it, man. I know good people. And I got to talk about the people I don't like. I'd take a whole show, but I'm not going to do that.
You want me to tell you the wildest thing, man? I remember seeing you on the Playboy show.
Back in the day, man.
Yeah. I was like this, hey, you have all the channels. Let's see what this is.
Oh man, which one was the rapper one?
No, you was like the security guard or something like that.
Yeah, that was the sitcom we was supposed to take me to the next level, and it didn't.
Yeah.
Canoga Park. I literally put my whole life in. They did the, TV talk. They did the first 13 episodes. Like, all right, we trying to get this to Showtime or Cinemax. It's gonna be a new thing, porn comedy, and it shows like The Office. But I played the security guard, so we did the first 13, and that was the most money I ever got in my life. And somewhat we broke the Playboy channel, Playboy TV, because it was over budget.
Yep.
So they stalled. Instead of putting out the 13 episodes, they put out 9. Instead of putting out a 30-minute episode, they put out a 10-minute episode. So all the cast members had an episode. And they gave me the clip with all the 9, but mine is mixed in the other ones that never was shown. So my episode was, because my character was Keith Jameson, and he wanted to be, he's a security guard that wanted to write these porn movies. So he wrote a black exploitation porn film. Oh, shit. And I forgot the name of it. But I'm writing it, and then it goes in my mind that I'm playing this pimp. Yeah, I'm playing this pimp Now, I had Hollywood Shuffle moment that day. I was playing this pimp. They had like, fucking, get a little more black with them. I'm like, are you fucking serious with the shit? I ain't doing it. Anyway, I was the devil, low key. What? So, the porn actress that had the vagina to send me to hell was Naomi Banks. Yeah. And I had like, she's my friend. She was on this show before. So, the funny thing about that is I had to pick the girl who, so all those OGs was in this trailer, and I had to pick one, and they like, all right, like, give me her. What? Because she's the only one that said hello to me.
What?
So yeah, Havana Ginger, yeah, all these other chicks in there. And Havana Ginger like, so we ain't fucking for real? I'm like, God damn. We wasn't fucking for real. But that was the show. Yep. And then I thought we was going to season 2, and it didn't happen. I stalled and used all the unemployment money up. And like, we ain't coming back. And that's when I learned my lesson in Hollywood.
We all learn those.
They don't give a fuck about you, man. But no, I'm sorry, man. I'm going through my whole little...
Oh, no, listen. I was just letting you know. I watched the show. I was like this, huh?
I didn't know that shit.
I think I want to watch this.
Because somebody black.
Because I was also interested in the idea that you're now curating something that combines porn and comedy, where it has this funny element. And yeah, some of the other actresses, of course, the porn stars, you're just like, I can tell you are the porn star here.
Shout out to Nick Thomas. He's the one who created the show.
Oh yeah, so that
through
was
audition. Always when you audition, just somebody's watching you, because he saw me through another audition and gave me the audition for the Hidden Camera show.
Okay, because I was wondering, I was like, what audition was you auditioning for? And then all of a sudden they was like this. You know what he'll be good for?
No,
I got this porn show, right? And the way, did you see the way that he was mowing the lawn? But he was like humping. He was humping it while he was mowing the lawn. It was like that combination let me know that he can definitely play a security guard on my new show, Fucking humps. After Dark. Like, wait, what?
Dry hump some chicks.
That was funny.
What was it? It was I auditioned for Scared Tactics.
Oh, shit.
With Shannon Doherty. Yeah. And he was a part of the recruiting of that. And we had an improv scene. And I started with improv. So I was 10 years in improv. So I don't like doing improv scenes with people who don't know how to do improv.
Oh, yeah. No.
So they put me in the scene with this guy, and this dude tried to overpower the scene. So I'm just sitting there looking at him, but I'm playing it straight. So the guy liked me, though. And so they were like, hey, about a month later, the guy, my agent, like, you got to audition at Playboy Studios for this Hidden Camera show. And I walked in, and the guy was like, hey, man. I'm like, hey, you remember me from the other show? Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, okay, play this. And he brought people in the room to watch me play it, and I was on the Hidden Camera show. Oh, shit. Did about 6 episodes.
What did you think when your brother called you and was explaining the show that he had just booked? He like this, nigga, our life is about to change, nigga. And you like, yeah, oh shit, I've been waiting for this phone call. And then you was like, so the Playboy channel, wait a minute, hold on, time out. Hello? Let me check my goddamn service, because did he just say the Playboy channel? Nigga, you doing porn? You left here? Yep. You left the shot to go do porn in LA, nigga? Because you get approached. Shockingly enough, in LA, when you're on the trains, you get approached. There's people that come up to you and it's like this, hey, have you ever thought about doing adult filming? And I was like, what? Yeah. And the dude was like, yo, you ever thought about doing adult filming? And then the next day it was a girl. And I happened to be on a train with this older black woman. I love you guys. Because they have no problems like correcting some shit. And like after like day 3, she leans over, she's like, baby, they talking about doing porn. Mm-hmm. That's what they trying to ask you if you do adult filming. What else do adults film outside of sex tapes and pornos?
Or you have the newspaper. The newspaper be everywhere. You want a model.
Yeah, you
stand up in there and penis out.
Not to put you on a deck of cards and shit. You the 10. You like this.
What I'm saying? Like,
I wanted to be the king.
And they everywhere.
Yeah, nah. Yeah. So
it was life changing because the checks were cool.
Oh man, trust me.
So the Hidden Camera show didn't work. The Hidden Camera show went and left, but then dude was like, I got an idea for you. Don't worry about it. We ain't been calling you. I got a show for you. And he wrote that show and he wrote that character for me.
Oh, dope.
And it was the day I got fired from my job, and the Shell fired me from Crack 'em Up Thursdays because I was the host for like 2-3 years.
Sheesh.
And that same day, I got the email from her. About an hour later, like, I looked on it like, boom, I'm out anyway.
Fuck it.
You know what I'm saying? So no, it was so acting, man. Damn. So you got an act. So how long did you do stand up until when you finally went on auditions or sent your stuff out to an agent or something?
I want to say a couple years because I went through the Groundlings, I went through all that, and I was taking acting classes because, you know, when you hear somebody say like, "Hey, I'm gonna do this," I'm like, "Well, shit, I know there's a formula to all this. Let me make sure that I don't skip no steps." So that's why I was like, "All right, cool." And then you get looked at sideways, especially sometimes when you talk about doing improv.
I started improv, yeah.
So improv, man, improv helped me with commercials though. So it put me right in the game. We did space work. The day before I went in and did this Taco Bell audition. So I started getting auditions and stuff like that. I remember that because it was like that day in class, I remember I was getting some shoes and then, you know, you look in shoe boxes and you do all that stuff. And then literally at that audition, they were like, "Hey, we want you to go into this refrigerator." And they had some blocks stacked on top of each other and literally was in there doing that. And I could see it now that I just did it in class. So I was like, oh my God, this improv shit.
Yeah.
The shit.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm in there seeing, I'm moving stuff. I'm doing all kinds of shit. And then I remember they gave me a call back and I remember that one too because it was a Taco Bell commercial that I never seen aired, but I kept getting checks and it was saying that it was in Spanish. I remember that.
Yeah, as long as the checks are.
Man, no. And I remember that too because I thought that they was going to keep on coming. I bought a watch. You ain't sending
money back, did you? Like, I ain't seeing it though.
Man, I bought a watch. Thought that the money was gonna keep on coming. It did not. Okay, wow. I looked at that watch every day. Like, this is poison. This is what they were trying to stop you from. You out here trying to bling. Yep. Now you ain't got no goddamn money, and this ain't a watch that you can bring back.
Damn money. Bro. They don't know how to spend their money.
I learned my lesson early. So So then that was the first commercial booking, and then did some short film stuff like afterwards.
Was that self-produced or you had to audition for those?
I was auditioning for those too. It was weird. Auditioning get weird, man. Like throughout the things, I've auditioned to play myself. And I was like, dude, that's wild.
Did you get the role?
No.
Wow. What was this on?
It was a short film, and we're not gonna name no names, but it was written about me. I was the stuff that I said, and then I didn't book it.
Was the character name Chase?
I think they might have changed the character's name. Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm reading, I'm like, ain't this a conversation I had with you? She's like, yes, that's your character. But you're going to come in and audition for it. I'm auditioning to play myself. Sure, okay. I'll come in there and try to remember how I am or who I am and remember how I said it that day. But
wow. Yeah.
I wasn't good enough to play myself.
I wrote for somebody like that, and I had to audition too. I was pissed. I had to catch the bus of that damn audition too. I was mad the whole way through. I nailed it, but it was like, damn, I got to audition for this shit. It's just for everybody. But I wrote it with you. You directed too.
Let me tell you the wildest shit that I've ever seen though at an audition is it was during, I want to say, was it the Straight Outta Compton? I want to say.
What you going for?
I went in for so many different characters, but it wasn't me. I was sitting in there about to audition for one of the characters that I had went in. I think at this point it was like DJ Yella or something like that.
Okay.
And one of the dudes came in with the character that he wanted to play. He was like, man, he said that I play him the best, man. So like, you know, I'm just going and had the dude come in his audition with him and all this stuff. And I'm like, how do you bring the real person that you trying to play in the biopic to the audition to audition with you so he can co-sign that you the best version of him?
Wow. Did he get it?
I don't remember. Because there was also another dude in there, one of the dudes from the Clumps, one of the brothers. Remember the two bigger brothers?
Oh, Hercules?
One of them was up in there. But I remember it was this dude that went in an audition and you could tell it just didn't go good. But he when he was walking out, he seen this chick that her body was stupid. And he walks out, right, kind of bummed out about his audition. One of his homies was like, yo, how was the audition? And he was bummed out. He was like, nah, man, I don't know. He walks out, man. She walks past. He comes right back in. Listen, I did not do good on that audition, but if you give me your number, I'm pretty sure. And like we all sitting in there waiting to.
Wow.
We're like, is he really doing this? He have no chill. He was like, but if you give me your number, I'm pretty sure it don't even matter whether I book this. And the chick that was signing the people in was like, is this really happening right now?
Wow.
So all that was happening in one day. I was like this is Hollywood.
Well, how far would you go for an audition? Would you do something like that?
No. my moral clause kind of stops me when it comes to a lot of this stuff. Yeah,
this
man.
Is why we broke right now.
Cause well, that, and I don't want to ever be broke knowing that like you go broke and you did that shit. Now you broke and you did it? Like, nah, hell no.
That's exactly why I'm like, damn, I done did some shit I didn't even want to do.
Man.
All right.
No, I've definitely probably taken 1 or 2 jobs that I didn't want to do. Okay. And I think I also did, like I did a couple plays, and at first that was petrifying. Like
I never do a play.
Yeah.
I'm never doing it.
And in my mind, I did not want to do it, but I knew that for what I'm trying to accomplish, that there's certain places it's like, yo, you got to curb your fear like as much as you can, and we perform live anyway.
Right.
What I found out too though is where we benefit is we remember our jokes, so we remember beats, cadences. So us doing plays, we run laps.
It's just I went to it's a play spot here in Chicago, ETA Theater down the street from me. I mean, dramatic. It's like 3 people in the whole play and all these damn lines. I'm like, no. Like my fear is getting hired for that, and I hate the play. You have to listen to this. You have to do this dialogue and memorize. This is your life for the next run, and it's like, dude, I can't. Nah, I have to like it if I want to do it. I can't just do it.
No, I'd try. I agree with that 110%. For some reason, when you said that like this, I got to do this every day and I don't like it, I was like, that sounds like marriage. For some reason. Yeah.
I try to commit to the work.
Yeah, and it was just like, I
learned that because I started reading books. And like, oh, these books are good. Bio books like Barry White and Sidney Poitier and all that. Then I just grabbed one and started reading about some family. I got halfway through it. I'm like, I don't even like this.
So who's your favorite athlete or favorite actor?
Michael Jordan's my favorite actor.
Okay. So if they said like, hey, Ronnie, we want you to play Jeffrey, his dad. Okay. And it was like, hey, we want you to come in and play him in what's the name? I'm pretty sure you would learn the fuck out those lines.
I would.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy it. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
So it's just applying that same thing. It's finding that same little energy. It'd be like this, you know what? This is my junior Jeffrey Jordan. Like this ain't gonna be that, but it's gonna be a version of it. So you can go do it because plays are wild.
Yes.
And because you've done improv, you know what it's like to help save a scene. You know what it's helped to like build a scene, all those things. Yeah. Doing a play when somebody forgets their lines and there's like, they're looking at you like, you're like, oh shit, they need help.
Yeah.
Right? But because we were comedians and we build the beat, boom, and you know how to lift it right back up. So those things, you'll be in there having more fun because you're like, I'm a hero in here. Like I'm moving around fucking, I'm like, oop, pick them up. Oop, shit. Okay. Let me throw this off the backboard to him. All right. Let me do this. Let me do that.
Right.
So you might have more fun.
Well, I did a sketch. We used to do, I was with We Be Negroes, the first improv comedy sketch, African American.
Oh, okay.
So we used to do a sketch show at first and then we'd end the show with improv. So they put a sketch in there called Franklin. It's like a hood version of Frasier. Hilarious. And I'm going to say this now. I never liked that. They gave me the lead part, and I'm saying these lines, and I'm like, right here, I don't catch this beat when it transitions over to the punchline. And we did it for we had like a 8-week run, and like week 3, I just couldn't get it. So, and the dude was talking to me, and we yelling back and forth, and I forgot what my line was. That's supposed to be the fronty line. So I'm like, your wife's a bitch. And he was like, he saw the shock on his face. Like, oh shit, where the fuck we go from here? And we had to do it. We finished it up, and that was the last time we ever did this thing. Like, they ain't say nothing else. We just take it out. Don't worry about it, Ron. Yeah. Now, like, all right, that's why I never do something I don't like.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta enjoy the work.
Yeah, no.
All right, but I heard you last night. We did a show last night.
Yes.
In front of all the black women who love you.
Yeah, well,
it was special. It was different because I don't see that. I don't see that out. You know what I mean? Like that was like a small room, and it was just your fans. That was cool. I like the intimacy of that. You said that you would prefer to do stand up than act. You said I like that. I'm gonna forever do this. You said something like that.
Yeah, because I think I'm gonna forever do this. I think it goes back to what you were just saying. Is like I want to do stuff that I enjoy.
Right.
I think through comedy, you're always doing something that you enjoy because you're learning, you're growing, regardless. And it's just you. when it comes to acting, like you want to be able to choose, but now it's double sided. It's somebody choosing you and then you choosing it. So it got way more elements in it. That's why I say that. I don't know. I think comedy is just like a safer place when it comes to me feeling like I have some kind of control over my career. So I like that element more. Other than that, you know, sometimes the yeses and nos, you're just like, damn, all right.
No, that's facts. All right. Well, you stand up for a while, and we haven't had this interview with each other in years.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had a bomb since 2017? And if you did, talk about it. You said one time in Aruba. I think that was the last time when you did. That was
the biggest one. I want to say that I probably had a few humble.
Okay. Yeah, we're not going to bomb.
Yeah,
we never bomb.
We know how to catch ourselves, but no, there was a couple times where you just be sitting there like this, huh? Right? Okay.
Was it in the middle of the show, or was it? When did you know it was going bad?
It was right at the beginning.
Okay.
Right at the beginning.
First line?
I want to say when, you know how you try to get the energy back up, like, all right, now keep your hands going. And it was like, oh, you bitches. And so I bought into their energy versus just riding the wave. Doing yours, and as soon as you do that, it's like all it takes is one person to fuck up everything. And I picked up whoever that person's was, and then since I had the mic, I was the one person that technically fucked up everything. And when I tell you,
you can never blame the audience. They say.
And watching it in real time, watching yourself bomb, like it is like a real outer body experience because you're literally watching yourself like this. No, ooh, don't say that. Ooh, say shit. You can't hear me. That's crazy. Like, ooh, yeah, I wouldn't have said that. The whole time you're watching yourself, and those seconds feel like minutes. They don't feel like they don't feel like seconds.
The time slows down for you.
Man, you're sitting like, man, what the fuck? And when everybody is staring at you, and when they whisper to somebody else, that's when you're like, oh, this isn't going
in
good.
The theater, they say when you hear
mm-hmm.
You are bombing.
Yeah, you took it to the face.
When you hear somebody cough, it's a wrap for you up there.
Man, and then I think I want to say, like, every time that happens, I think sometimes once you acknowledge it, it eases the pressure. Now everybody can pivot. Now, usually once you acknowledge that you're bombing like this, oh, okay, cool, this went better in my head or in the car or whatever it is.
Right.
Boom. They like, all right, bet. So you know that we know that you know that you're not doing good. Cool. So now we can ride this wave. And then usually I can pick it up from there. Okay. So in two of those, yes. And one, I think I just was too committed to like, fuck y'all. Like, cause sometimes you look at an audience and you like, man, fuck y'all. And I rode that wave of fuck y'all. And the car ride home, I realized I didn't listen to no music and nothing like that. I was like,
yeah, those were the ones. Yeah,
it was you
contemplating your whole damn life.
It was you. I don't know why you did that. Why did you
do everything for this shit?
So, man,
and maybe they're right. I might need a job with a pension.
Everything goes in relationships. Everything goes into that moment of like this bomb of you not doing good. You like, man, like you said, I second guess everything. Like, man, I know I shouldn't have bought this house. What the fuck am I doing this like this?
Should rob that bank.
Yeah, you paid for this shit.
Yeah,
fucking 2 checks ago. What are you talking about? Yeah, but today I ain't shit, and I ain't gonna never be shit, and I'll never be shit again.
They don't teach you money management either. You like, fuck it.
Yo,
go buy that magic watch you was talking about.
Man, you got the NBA. It's that NBA shit. We need somebody to come in like this. Okay, welcome to your first little money. All right. So this is what you're gonna do.
This is what's gonna happen.
Half of this don't exist. You don't even get to know it. All right. Like don't even get to know that. And then you have an agent, you have a manager, and you have a lawyer.
Right.
And then you need somebody to account for this. So where does that leave you? Back at work.
Yep. That's a whole team. Man, in LA though, you got the life happens too. So you gotta pay bills. The rent is triple the amount that it is any other place. So you have to live with that. Then you got the parties. You want to go to the parties, and you want women. You gotta take care of the women. So how the fuck you supposed to have all that at once?
And have multiple outfits. I feel like
you gotta have clothes
all that
too.
Shit required one outfit. Like it was just like, all right, cool. This is what y'all gonna see me in. I'm always gonna be in this uniform.
Right.
So I can buy me a whole bunch of black t-shirts, black hoodies, and black pants, and then cool. Now y'all never know.
Hey, Gerard Carmichael wore the same Adidas jacket for 8 years. That's all. He still wearing that shit since I first saw him come off the bus to LA.
Yeah.
Crazy, but now,
Now he on my HBO Max and just his draws.
And his draws. He's a billboard on La Cienega of that shit. Just like this motherfucker is that guy. Shout out to Gerard.
Yeah, at the Super Bowl with Taylor Swift.
There you go.
Gerard,
don't know nothing about football. Ain't that some shit? No. He said, I'm learning the game. Like, motherfuckers at home, like, nigga. Anyway, hilarious. Shout out to Gerard.
My guy.
Let's get to the stand-up part. Talk about Mr. Sinbad, bro.
Oh, yeah.
How did y'all meet again? And how did that wind up working out?
Oh, crazy story.
Shout out to Sinbad, too.
Yeah. Gang. Uncle Dad Sinbad. You know what I'm saying? Literally, I think I originally met him because I came out to LA to visit and ended up working for my aunt and trying to make some money because whatever I came out there with didn't work to plan. But I was like in high school and I ended up getting a job for her organizing Sinbad DVDs. Right. So that was like what's the name? So then when I ran into him, I was like, man, I've been organizing your CDs and DVDs and your VHSs and all that, man. He was like, oh, cool, man, cool. Right. So now that's in high school. Fast forward, now I'm 21. I'm really good friends with his daughter. Now I'm doing comedy at 25, 26, 27.
Right.
That one time when I told you I bombed in Aruba, now one of those was one of those years where I literally got thrown into it. I was down there like taking tickets and parking cars and doing all kinds of shit. And it was like, hey, so-and-so not gonna make it, so we need you to go over there some time. And I was like, what? And I'm talking about it was a baseball arena full of people.
Yeah, no, I seen him on the thing.
And literally I was like, oh shit, took it to the face. To the face.
Oh, that was a bomb. That was the bomb, dude. That was the first one you talking about. Yeah.
I mean, I bombed before that, but nothing like that.
No, that's epic.
Yeah, no, it was like thousands of people looking at you like, kill yourself.
I didn't know.
That'd be more entertaining than this. And they telling you to kill yourself in the ocean right here. It's nothing but happy vibes right here coming out the ocean, and they want you to fucking die. And you are dying a slow death up there. And then, so fast forward, now I get up there another time because I'm down there working again. Right. And now somebody else didn't make it and they like, hey, Chase, now you're a few years in. Do you want to go up there? And I'm like, no, I had my redemption.
Okay.
I did have a redemption before that. And so it was cool, but it was a quick set. So I was like, all right, I was in and out. Yada. This one was me going up there and they wanted me to like host it. So I was like, okay, like the comedy night. Right. And Sinbad was performing with his band. So now again, like I know you, I done kicked it with you a couple times, but like I don't know you. You still my friend's dad. Like that's what it is.
Okay.
And so when I go out on stage, he has this thing that changes your voice. So you can step on. It's a pedal that you can step on. And so he was like, yo, when you go out there, make sure you don't step on that pedal or else it's gonna change your voice and all that. And I was like, oh, it's a pedal out there? He was like, yeah, it's a pedal out there. So, because it was Aruba, I was enjoying myself. I go out there. First thing that I do, I'm like, hey, you guys. I was like, hold on. And I step on it and it deepens your voice like, hey, you guys. And
no, this is magic.
And so now I'm out there doing the stuff. They dropped the lights and I was like, no, pick the lights up. No, drop the lights down. No, pick the lights up. And I was like, this voice gives you power. And I click off and I was like, I don't like how this sounds. And I click back on and Sinbad starts yelling at me, hey, man, bring me up. Bring me up. He yelling from the side of the stage. Hold on, Mr. Sinbad, sir. I'm over here with my deep voice. He was like, man, you better bring me to the stage. And then he comes out there and he clicks off it. And he's like, hey, man, bring me to the stage. I said, you better ask nicely because I have this deep voice. And then he clicks back off and he's like, no, you better bring me up. And so he walks off. And for some reason, he enjoyed that banter so much because it was organic. Because I literally got excited as soon as I got up there.
Yeah.
And I want to say fast forward, we laughed about that. And then he called me one day at work. And he was like, hey, man, this Sinbad, man. I want you to go and do a date with me. And I was like, and I thought it was Sydney because Sydney had just won Prank My Mom or did Prank My Mom or one of those shows.
Oh, she had one of those voice machines.
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay.
And so I was like, oh, nah, yeah, whatever. And I clicked off because I was at work. I was like, yeah, I can't. Right. So he calls back again. He was like, hey, man, this Sinbad, man, don't hang up on me again. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Sinbad, sir. I apologize. And I remember I went and did a date with him. And I remember I overthought the hell out of it. And then cause trying to do clean. Yeah. So I was like, all right, bet. We did College of the Canyons, and then he didn't call for a while. So I was like, oh, I did not do good. Even though everybody was like, good job. Right. Then he took me to Good Nights. And
that's on Carolina, right?
Yep. Yeah. And that was my first one. And when I tell you, he shit on me so much because what I also was overthinking, not just being clean, but what to wear. I'm like, what do you wear to a Sinbad show? And as soon as he got on stage that first night, he roasted me. He was like, man, I almost toss you my keys every time, man. You dress like a goddamn valet, man. He said, you over here dressed like a valet, man. He's like, who dressed like this, man? You don't dress like this. I don't know you to dress like this. And I was like, I didn't really know what to wear in front of your crowd. And he was like, he's like, get him a mic. Literally. Got me a mic and he roasted me the whole time. And then the second night, all my outfits was these little fucking outfits with suspenders, all kinds. Like I just didn't know what to wear, bro. It was all what I thought adults would wear. And
you watched me Steve Harvey special,
bruh. And then literally he had me.
I say Steve Harvey. Sinbad. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, they good.
Okay. Yeah. I thought they had the thing. That was Mark Curry. Mark Curry.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Anyway.
Fucking and then after he brought me on stage that second night, he was like, man, God talked to me last night and told me that you could play this instrument. I was like, well, he didn't talk to me. He didn't tell me none of that. And then literally he had me up there trying to play a guitar, and he had me trying to play, and then I ended up in the band because he knows all these musicians. They all got on stage. I ended up doing the triangle. But it was like legendary shit because everybody was on there, and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and shit. I was like, oh shit, let me just play my little triangle.
And then with the band, that's what's up. Shout out to Sinbad, man.
My guy.
Man, that's what's up. That's what we look for, man.
Man, that was a blessing. I couldn't have asked for a better teacher, but also too, I think anytime that I do second guess anything, I think that's a reminder of like, you wouldn't be put in these positions if you were supposed to be doing it.
You want to know who you know. Everybody's here for a reason.
Man.
Yeah. Okay, so we need to go, matter of fact, we'll ask this. The top 5 favorite comedians you perform with.
Ooh.
No. That's putting pressure on you because we got to see these people. top 5 favorite comedians of all time. I'll say that.
Top 5.
You don't have. You ain't have to work with them.
Sinbad. Eddie. All right. Might catch some slack for this, but one of my favorites is Jamie Foxx. It's like his.
I've heard that on here before.
Yeah. Martin. Oh. Trying to think who's gonna go in that last one. It's not that I don't want to put Richard on here because I think Richard is a legend, but I think that it's almost talking back basketball and Michael Jordan. It's like, all right,
Dr. J before?
Yeah, it's like, or Bill Russell. Yeah, or Bill Russell or something like. It's like, come on, man. So I'll put him more as my Bill Russell than anything. It's like, yo, he coached, he did this, he did that. So I'm trying to think who that. Because I'm trying to think who I think is just hilarious.
Okay. You didn't say Chappelle, Rock.
Nah, because that's why I was trying to debate between either Chappelle or one of my favorites for some reason is Deion Cole. Like,
there you go then.
Like,
Chi-Town, man.
But Chappelle gives me something different than Deion gives me. So
right.
It's hard to pick I'm a fan of comedy. So sometimes it's hard to pick a top 5 because you still got those people right on the cuffs. You're like, but I got a 6-man. You know what I'm saying? But he come back player of the year. You know what I'm saying? All this because Cat's up there. Like as far as the things that they make you think about, the George Carlins stuff like that, they make you like think. So you're like, oh, okay. But some of those specials I've watched over and over and over again. Especially like Jamie Foxx, I Might Need Security. I probably can recite that whole thing. Okay. Because of where I was also in life and what was going on and what you watching and all those different things. It's like
it's like me and Richard Pryor album.
Yeah, see?
Right. Okay.
I got Bill Cosby on tape, on all kinds of all that stuff. Though. Yeah.
He's still on my damn list.
Yeah, listen. I mean, I can separate the two. Like you ain't did nothing to me, so I don't know. But I do know what I know you for, and that's what I know you for. So I can base it on that.
Okay. All right. So we got those 5. Bet we keep that. Jamie Foxx is cool.
Yeah, nah, it's
you ain't catching no flack for that. They a fan. People fan of Jamie Foxx, man.
But we like Bernie. We like all them other comedians. I enjoy the George Lopez's. I enjoy all the fluffies. I enjoy I enjoy comedy. You know,
I'm a fan first.
Man, and it's hard to sometimes specify. But top 5, yes, I will go ahead and put them up there.
Okay. All right, we gotta get to Bigger. We got 2 more questions.
All right.
Talk about Bigger real quick. What was the experience like? And are you mad that it's not coming back?
Yes, of course I am mad that it's not coming back because I have questions, right? Okay. Like it was like I enjoyed the story, not just because I was on the show, but like because I was watching it. It was like, yo, this is a dope ass show.
Yeah, that was good. I watched it straight through. I forgot to call and tell you what I thought exactly.
Bro, and so that's why I was like, oh, okay, cool. So yeah, I was a little bummed out because as a black actor, you want to see more content that represents us and represents sometimes different age ranges that we aren't drug dealers, killers, and all this other stuff. We're just people going through life because every other race seems to be able to express that they just have life problems and that's enough. So that's why I enjoyed it. And the experience was one of the dopest experiences because not that it was my first time like working on a major set or any of those things, but I think the process of growing with other actors that was starting in somewhat a similar place. It was dope because we were all kind of novice to certain things except for I want to say Angel.
Yeah. Because she had another TV show on at the same time.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And so she been in the mix.
Yeah.
So for us, but it was dope because we had her. She kind of made sure that like certain things, like man, chill out. Oh, okay, cool. Like, and probably one of the dopest people I met because of the show, and Tristan and Rashida, all them. Like everybody was cultivated in such a different way that it added to versus take away, which I think that sometimes it can get.
Yeah, that's what I liked. That's what I liked about the show because you really didn't know. You didn't know anybody.
Man,
like, I knew you personally, but I'd seen Angel on stuff. But everybody, I think, dude was on Insecure. But yeah, like he was the
totally different
neighbor,
character.
But he's totally different character. Great. I'm like, man, they need to do more. Y'all got Tori Spelling on the joint. I'm like, okay, this is
man.
Right here.
Like, okay, Play from Kid and Play.
Yeah.
Had
I'm
just like, Jasmine Guy.
Damn. All right, man. Yeah, I was like,
so
I was like, yeah, keep it going. You said it counts. I'm like, oh shit.
Nah, trust me, bro. I like literally the internet went up when they said, oh, it's canceled, it's not coming back, yada yada. Literally, I was like, oh, damn, like we really had support. Like even the people that came to the show last night. That was a dope response for me because it was like, oh, okay, cool. They watched the show and they found you because again, like I wasn't the funny person on the show. So you're not expecting me to do comedy.
Right.
So you're not looking for me at comedy shows. You're like, oh, okay, it's an actor. Most actors don't do comedy.
That's what was great about the show because y'all wasn't forcing the comedy. I like shit like that. Yeah, so shout out to Bigger, man.
Yeah, shout out to Bigger, man.
Yeah, and do it again. You know what I'm saying? Bring it back.
And
sign a petition like Living Single.
Man, and do a movie.
They came back for like 7 episodes and never mind. Yeah, do it anyway. Fuck it.
I love it.
On this show.
Bring back.
Anyway, we gotta get out of here. We got a show in 2 minutes. Real quick. Real quick. When did you start acting? What year was that? How old were you?
I was 25, 26.
If you can go back now and talk to your 25, 26-year-old self, what would you say? What advice would you give?
Enjoy the journey a lot more. The work is going to come, but enjoy the journey.
That's what's up.
I think you get focused on the work so much and the outcome, and you keep moving the finish line that you're never going to be happy unless you enjoy the journey.
Facts, man. Facts. Give me your handle here, how to find you, man.
Oh, man, I'm at Chase Comedy on everything, man. Check out the website, chasecomedy.com or chaseanthony.com. They go to the same place. It's just, that little movie magic. And then TikToks, and if that's around still, you can find me on there. Okay, at Chase Comedy, and so also on X. I almost called it Twitter. Old me.
X.
I know.
Everybody.
Man.
Every other damn picture. Okay, we talk about it after this. So, yeah, find me, comedian Ronnie Ray on everything. RonnieRayComedian.com. Find that. Everything on there. High Five Comedy Show every Sunday at 6 o'clock. And also, people, always remember, it's 24 hours in a day. What you do with it is what sets you apart. God bless. I'll check you next time. We out.